Welcome to Bombay. Yes. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Welcome. Hare Krishna. So, what is the topic for our today's discussion? Enemies of excellence. So, what do you know? Like, what are you here for? You are knowing. You want to know about excellence, or you want to hear about enemies? Huh? I'm asking you. No, no. You mentioned. You said na. No, no. What is your purpose to be here? You want to know about the excellence, or you want to know about the enemies? Okay, okay. So who can tell me about excellence? What is excellence? Whatever you understand. Yes.
So basically, whatever task you are doing, you do with all of yourself. That's excellence. According to me.
Okay, yourself, but with some.
Like your body, your mind,
Correct.
everything is there, and you do it to the best of your ability.
Yes, with your best of the possibilities, with your expertise, whatever experience you are having, so that we can achieve the best. Correct. So what outside people they say? Excellence is the relentless pursuit of the highest standard in thought, action, and outcome. It's not only thought or not only action, it's a combined effort driven by integrity, discipline, and a commitment to continual improvement. So actually, it's a combined effort, not only because of thought or like that. So Ralph Mastro, he says, excellence is not a skill; it's an attitude. So skill can be developed, but he's talking about attitude. But it should be in their attitude. Wherever you go, whatever you perform, you do your best. You do it with excellence. So that what would be the outcome? There is no doubt that outcome will be good or bad. There is no doubt. It will be always best. You will get out of always. You will get good. Aristotle, does he say? It's not a one-time achievement, but a habit. मीन्स वो लोग कह रहे हैं कि भाई इसको आप घोल के पी जाओ मीन्स आपके रग रग में ये आ जाए हाँ हिंदी में साथ हम बोले अगर तो so we are what we repeatedly do excellence then is not an act but a habit so whatever we do repeatedly बार बार कुछ हम करते हैं तो क्या होता है हैबिट हो जाती है उसमें हम क्या हो जाते हैं एक्सपर्ट हो जाते हैं isn't it any example of that from your own life huh yes I'm asking one example riding car bike very good sports what did it say food yes cooking yes these are positive examples something negative
Cursing a lot, like when basically
from your life
yeah,
okay from your life means something not should be
right.
we make okay
Maybe, but example, yeah, cursing a lot, like without even thinking, that is the first thing which will come to your mind when something wrong is going on.
okay good that is kind of ignorant person they will not put any effort they will not try to understand with their intelligence what will they say because of Lord or destiny or fat like that. Or we can see any kind of habits we have, good habits or bad habits. Suppose like procrastination. हाँ, ये तो सबके लाइफ में देखने को मिलता है ना, अरे कर लेंगे अभी तो टाइम बाकी है. लाइक इन एग्जाम्स, अभी तो 1 महीना बाकी है, थोड़ा सा मूवी दिखाते हैं या फ्रेंड्स के साथ आउटिंग में चले जाते हैं काइंड ऑफ. हाँ, सो वट एवर वी डू कंटिन्यूअसली, repeatedly, so it becomes our habit. So this emphasizes that excellence is about how you show up every day, not just during moments of peak performance. So they say you train yourself, you prepare yourself so that whatever that you do, not only just whenever there is a need, whatever you do it with your excellence. Then you will, really relish whatever you are doing. So like, yes, our today's topic is excellence. What's your good name? Yeah, second number. You said you are here for excellence.
Yeah, my first name is Parv.
Parv. Okay. So he's here to know about excellence and others. Enemies. That's a good point. We should know our enemies very well so that we can fight and win also. Not only fight. What is important? Victory is more important. Na? They say everything is fair in love and war. Shastra does not support this. Anyway. So, excellence. So, what really blocks us? What are the impediments to achieve that excellence or expertise?
Preference.
Okay.
Good word. It gets back
Yeah, that covers all. Most of the thing. Okay. So, what do you think out of these options? Lack of opportunity, like he was telling. What's your good name? You did. Anubhav. Anubhav was telling people they curse God. They don't see opportunity, or they say, oh, there is not enough opportunities. Huh? Then some say, like, lack of talent. Things are there, but they feel I am not that talented, or I am not able to do. We don't feel that confidence. Huh? So these are external, very gross, which we see. Something more subtler, outside or inside. What do you think? If I'm talking about more subtler, then obviously I'm talking about some inside, we can say, things. What do you see on the screen? Huh? Sorry? Depression. Depression is very prominent outside. Huh? Any kind of picture we see closer to that, immediately we think it's depression. No, but what is that person? Like what you see in the picture? Person is there, and what else? Reflection. Okay, what is there? Person is there, and a mirror is there. What do you see in the mirror? That same person. So I'm talking about what are the main, obstacles. Like we just saw. What are the blocks? What blocks the excellence? Yourself inside. Yourself means inside. First, we work upon, like as you only mentioned, enemies. So where are those enemies actually? Yes. So that's why I put this picture. Yes, inside. This is more clear. Can you clean this more? थोड़ा है.
It doesn't get clean, press on
Or it's permanent markers maybe.
kind of it's press.
Permanent something kind of. Okay. But I think it's visible na properly. person outside in front of mirror, we see he is a simple man. But inside the reflection in the mirror, what we see is kind of inside the mirror. I'm asking. What do you see? Yes. Who said? Okay. Okay, he is sitting more closer, maybe because of that. Are you able to see? Zoom.
Turn off the lights.
Yeah, maybe yes.
Turn off some lights. This part.
Yeah, maybe little bit more clear. So yes, those big personalities were talking about excellence, which we can achieve from external sources or external workout. But we are going to talk about the enemies, those who are with us or within us. So outside, that person is simply standing, a normal person, but in the mirror we see he's having one tail, kind of evil person, not good person, and having two horns also. So we are the only our enemies. How we can understand? So our real enemies are not outside, in the form of unwanted desires. Correct? How many of you agree that unwanted desires are like enemy only? Everyone. Because so many desires are there, we don't want, but still, if you fulfill those desires, then is there any end of desires? No. So many desires. So unwanted desires. And what is the cause of unwanted desire? So since we are sitting in a temple, so obviously we are going to talk from scriptures. Isn't it? It's okay? So anarthas means unwanted desire. On the other sense, anartha means those who are something which is not valuable. Anartha. Earth means something valuable. Artha. And unvaluable. Anartha. Yes. Not meaningful, not valuable. So the anarthas are the result of our sinful activities, which we performed in past lives, or past means in this life only, but in past. So when we talk about excellence, in general, people, they think in terms of their some achievements. Like for students, what is the excellence? Okay, good. Get good marks, or whatever they have some dream. I'll become doctor. I'll become teacher. And if they achieve that, they feel that yes, or the thing, I have achieved the excellence. Even they try to do with their best to achieve this. But if we see in terms of the body, means all these achievements are there, all these excellences are there, but in terms of body, and body itself is having so many limitations. Even if you achieve something, suppose you are double PhD, or means suppose you are Mr. India or Mr. World also, like in bodybuilding, is there any possibility you will possess that everlasting, long lasting till the time of your death? No, there is no any possibility. So whatever we think in terms of this body only. And it's our training, we understand from the very beginning. We are trained to think about body and things which are in relationship with the bodies. Isn't it? There is no knowledge or education or training about the real self. What is my real identity. Someone get the degree of a doctor, of an engineer. So what they think that what they identify themselves. I am an engineer, I am a doctor, I am a manager, I am a sportsman. Still, if you see, all these designations are with the body only. What is my real identity? We don't have any idea. हाँ, what do you think? कभी हमें बताया गया है पहले से? क्या बताया गया है? हाँ? Sorry, universal being. वो भी नहीं बताते हैं. हाँ? From the very beginning, हमें just like एक रेट रेस में शामिल कर दिया जाता है. हाँ? बस आप दौड़ो. Purpose, don't know. And whatever we see, whatever we feel or we experience, just in relationship with the body. And we want to achieve excellence in terms of body only. Isn't it? So what is my real identity? We don't know. And we are confused. Should we follow tradition? Or should I, become modern? Heritage, religion, innovation, language, nationalist, culture, identity, gender, so many things are there. So we are totally confused. That's why we don't talk about identity. हाँ? जो चल रहा है चलने दो, है ना? जैसे कि भाई जिस तरह नदी की धारा जा रही है, wherever current is flowing, just go in that direction. So we are totally confused. We don't know about a real identity. If we don't know ourselves in the very beginning, then whatever we achieve, okay, for like temporary or momentary happiness we can get, but it will not give us the real satisfaction. Even you achieve some mundane achievements, expertise or excellence you achieve, but still you won't be satisfied. You will not get the satisfaction which we are looking for actually, because as a spiritual being, we are looking for the satisfaction. We are not looking for quantity. We are looking for quality. Are you agree with this? But we don't get. We don't get. But like if you see in your own family, if you have seen your grandfather or grandmother, we see they were more satisfied. They were not so greedy like we see in today's scenario. Whatever they are having, they were satisfied. So we are not satisfied, although we achieve so many things. So that's why, what do you think after seeing this picture? Huh? Energy. Energy in your brain or like in your what? Yes. Enlighten. Some ideas, yes. So Shastras, they say, whatever achievement you achieve, whatever mundane, post, position, designations you achieve, you will not be satisfied. So athato brahma jigyasa. Therefore, this word is used. Therefore. Therefore means we have tried a lot to become happy or to become satisfied. We tried a lot, but we are not satisfied. We are not happy. Whatever happiness we get, that is temporary. So we are not happy, and we cannot become happy in that way. So they say, athato, therefore, brahma jigyasa. Try to understand about that tattva, spirit. Brahma means spirit. Our body is made up with no, huh? Chemicals. Okay, that is right in one sense, but not spirit. Is earth, water, fire, air, ether. 5 gross elements. Spirit is the, we can say, Spirit is soul. So actual product of spirit is soul, not this body. This body is material. So opposite of material is spiritual. So material things we see that can be destroyed or perishable, but spirit is not perishable. So we are spirit soul. This body is itself is dead, but that spark is there, which is, giving the energy to your body. People in general, they say, okay, some energy is there, so they don't call it soul. They say some energy is there in your heart, but they don't accept the soul concept. So from the very beginning, if we miss the main subject, the real self, if we are missing that, and then whatever we achieve, everything is useless. Useless in the sense, will not be satisfied. And this is the nature of soul, to get satisfaction. This soul is always blissful. Anandamayo bhyasat. This is the nature of soul, to be blissful always, not for just some time. So we tried a lot, we put so many efforts to become happy, but we see for some moments we are happy, and the rest of the time we are investing in putting efforts only, and which are very, very miserable, or we don't like that. So we need to know about the real self. Am I this body, or am I the spirit soul? Because we are trying to give all the facilities, all the luxury facilities to the body. We are not focusing on the soul, which is missing. And that's why we see we are trying to get enjoyment, we are trying to satisfy our senses, but it is not possible. Like this sign we see, this sign of infinity means you keep on going, but you will not get the happiness. There is no end. Whatever you try, whatever developments, economic developments you have achieved, but you are not satisfied. So that we have to understand. Just by going in that direction, just give enjoyment to your senses, and always looking for some sense enjoyments. Where should I go so that I can get enjoyments? So we are putting hard efforts, but we are not getting the satisfaction. So what to do so that we can become satisfied and joyful, which is the actual position of soul. The constitution position of soul is always blissful and joyful. So what are the real enemies inside us? Anarthas, or unwanted desire. So we can understand so many thoughts we have. So what kind of thoughts we have? There is one principle: go in, go out. Whatever go inside your brain, that will only come out. Are you agree with that? Whatever go inside, that will only come out. Go in, go out. So thoughts, so many tendencies we have. So what kind of thoughts we have nowadays? If you are always looking for sense gratification, so whenever we go or anywhere we go, we'll think in terms of sense gratification. We'll forget the actual purpose. We always try to enjoy, or we try to give satisfaction to our senses. So tendency that distract the soul from loving Krishna. So if you see, basically everyone is looking for love in terms of some relationship, or with parents, or with relatives, with friends, with brothers, sisters. We expect some love. So that love is there in our heart, because soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Like we are part and parcel of our parents. That's why we have that love. That love is there. So all living entities, they are part and parcel of Krishna, and that love is there. So this unwanted desire or the desire to enjoy senses, that distract the soul from loving Krishna. We don't want to love Krishna. We are ready to love anything else, but we don't want Krishna or God in our life. And because we are part and parcel of Krishna as a soul, when we are connected with Krishna, then only we are blissful or we are satisfied. So in spite of Krishna and everything else we are getting for sense enjoyments, isn't it? But still we are not satisfied because that is not our actual position. First of all, from the very beginning, we don't have any idea about soul. We are thinking of in terms of body only, and till the time of death, we don't think about soul. So accumulated due to long association with the material world. So this kind of desires, thoughts or habits, what is the cause? Accumulated due to long association of the material world. Material world, material means temporary. So this world is temporary, and we experience also. We see things are not permanent. Something are relatively long lasting, but not permanent. But we look for something permanent. Why? Because nature of the soul itself is eternal. Soul is eternal. Soul is blissful, and soul is full of knowledge. Sat, Chit and Ananda. Ananda means bliss. Chit means knowledge, and Sat means eternal. So Sat, Chit, Anand. These are the ingredients of the soul. And what are the ingredients of the body? Earth, water, fire, air, ether. These are the gross, and 5 subtle elements are there. Mind, intelligence, and false ego. What are 3 subtle? Mind, intelligence, and false ego. False ego means I am the enjoyer. That false ego will make you believe that I am the enjoyer. I am the only enjoyer. It's my birthright to enjoy, to get sense enjoyments. And we are doing this sense gratification for ages. For life, we are doing same thing. So that's why we have these habits, this desire for sense gratification, very strong desires we have because of long association. We are doing this same thing birth after birth. Either if you have human form of life or if you have any other form of life, any other species. But these 4 things are common. What are the 4 things? Eating, sleeping, matting and defending. खाना, सोना, family बनाना, बच्चे करना और अपनी रक्षा करना. These 4 things are common. In human form of life, we are doing in very sophisticated way. So like we are polished animal, doing same activity like animal, but in a polished way. But doing same thing, again. So Shastra says, Punah punasht charvita charvananam, chewing the chew. आप सबने गन्ना खाया है, शुगर केन, उसको खा के एक बार थूक दिया, उसको वापस से चबाने जाएंगे तो आपको रस मिलेगा? रस नहीं मिलेगा. But we are doing same thing, eating, sleeping, matting and defending. In every form of life, in every life we are doing same thing, trying to chewing the chew. That's why we are not getting the rus. We are not getting the taste. So we are looking for some different taste. So we are hankering. Okay, this will give me happiness, that will give me happiness, this job, that job, this much money, that much money, that gadgets, big house, 5-10 cars. But we are not satisfied because these all things are temporary, material, and the soul is spiritual. जैसे आप पानी और तेल को नहीं मिला सकते, वैसे ही material things cannot give happiness to the spirit soul. So we need to know that. So if when one engages seriously in devotional service, they are gradually vanquished. So if we want to remove all these unwanted desire, unwanted thoughts of sense gratification, which are the obstacle to develop the real love for God, what we need to do? We need to perform devotional service. See, every one of us, someone's are serving family, society, nation, office, or school. We see we are serving in some way or other, isn't it? If someone says I am not serving anything, but still he is serving his own body, taking care of his own body, so this service attitude is there. This service attitude is there. It is not something external. It is there within us. But just we need to dovetail. We need to divert it from sense gratification to Krishna service. So we try to understand this from the perspective of Bhagavad Gita. So like Arjuna also was perplexed. He was also confused. कि क्या करना चाहिए? And you are talking about sense control, mind control. But still we see in this shlok Arjuna is asking, अथ केन प्रयुक्तो यम पापम चरति पुरुषः अन्निच्छन्नपि वार्ष्णेय बलादीव नियोजितः. Arjuna is telling, I don't want to commit any sinful activity, but still by force I am forced to do sinful activity. मैं नहीं चाहता हूं पाप करना, लेकिन बलपूर्वक फोर्सफुली मुझसे क्या किया जा रहा है? पाप करवाया जा रहा है. ऐसा कैसे? So we see for sense enjoyments we are ready to do anything. We don't think it's good or bad, right or wrong, what would be the consequences. We don't think, isn't it? We are just, the slogan, just do it. Then who will suffer the consequence? Yes, we only. So he is asking clearly, by what is one impelled to sinful acts even unwillingly, as if engaged by a force? He does not want to involve in sinful activities, but still he is forced. Why? Because of the atmosphere, because of the association. We are going outside, we are meeting so many people, associating so many people, those who are involved in sense gratification, those who are involved in sinful activities. That also affect us. We don't know that, but that affects us. That's why he is asking. Otherwise, what is the cause? People with to whom we are associating with, of course, past karma also. As I mentioned, anarthas. In past, we have done something wrong. We performed some sinful activities. The result of that, the fruit of that activity also comes in front of us in this kind of desire. Then Krishna says, Kama esha, krodha esha, rajo guna samudbhava, mahashano mahapapma vidyena miha vairidam. Kam means lust. Lust means not only just, sex desire. Lust means any intense desire to get sense enjoyments. And we don't think about the consequence. That is lust. But more prominent is what? That sex desire is very, very, very prominent. And we see so many, news we see outside in the world. We are seeing that every day we are hearing new news because of that lust. Just to fulfill that lust, people are ready to kill anyone. Anyone, they are ready to kill. They are ready to go on any extent. Recently, one girl with with her lover, she killed his own husband, and she was ready to kill another girl to prove that husband and wife both are died. You know, now this. So they are ready to go on any extent. This is what? Sex desire is there, which is more prominent. So Krishna says, this kama esha, krodha esha. So when we have lust, any intent desire, if we have and we don't get fulfilled, what arises? What comes? Anger. We become angry. I will get this. So kama esha, krodha esha. This lust and anger both are the product of rajoguna samudbhava. It is lust only, Arjun, which is born of contact with the material mode of passion and later transformed in wrath, and which is the all-devouring sinful enemy of this world. Because of this lust, people are ready to go to any extent. They are ready to kill their own parents, relatives, because they want their own sense gratification. And what is the cause? Rajoguna. Contact with the material mode of passion. We'll try to understand this. So lust is our root enemy. The topic was 4 enemies, but lust is the root enemy. What are other 3 enemies? So from lust, other enemies sprout. From lust. So main is, it is mentioned in the previous verse, विद्येनम इह वैरिणम. कृष्ण कहते हैं कि ये जो लस्ट है ये शत्रु है आपका. और कैसा शत्रु है? कैसा है? विद्येनम इह वैरिणम. इट्स योर इटर्नल एनिमी. ये कैसा रहेगा? कब तक रहेगा? हमेशा रहेगा. लाइफ लॉन्ग तो है ही, क्या लाइफ के बाद नहीं रहेगा? Any kind of body you are going to get, lust will be there, and we see that, isn't it? It's your eternal enemy. What? Lust. So from lust comes anger, then greed and envy. So these 4 are main enemies to stop us from excellence. What excellence? Not any mundane excellence, which is limited with the body, which is limited with the strength, which is limited with your knowledge, which is limited with your intellectual ability. Not that excellence. We are talking about the excellence of the real self, means soul. हम यहाँ पे आत्मा की बात कर रहे हैं. आत्मा किस में एक्सपर्ट हो, किस में एक्सपर्ट है. सो जैसे जो हमारा प्रोग्राम है उसका नाम भी क्या है? सेल्फ एक्सीलेंस. आउटसाइड बहुत लोग हैं, एक्सीलेंट पीपल हैं, अपने अलग अलग कार्यों में क्या है, दे आर वेरी वेरी expert, but those expertise are limited with the body, with the strength, with knowledge, with comfort also. कई लोग ऐसे होंगे जिनको चलना पसंद नहीं है ना? In so many ways you can understand, they are very much dependent upon comforts. नहीं तो उसके अलावा कर नहीं पाएंगे. So all these expertise or excellences are dependent upon the mundane resources. So we are talking about the soul, and to achieve that excellence, to achieve that love, actual love for God, these are 4 enemies. See, Why we are talking about love? Any one of you are having siblings, brother or sister? Do you love them? Yes or no? What is the cause? Huh? What are the roots? Yes, very good. No, roots is what? What are the roots? Yes? Huh? Roots of generation. Attachments. No. Roots is the right answer, but what is means what do you understand with root? Huh? Same parents, yes. Because of root means parents, na? Source. Root means source. What are the source? Parents. Because of parents, we love them, isn't it? Any other cause? कि मुझे कुछ फेवर करेगा, that's why I love him. Huh? No, why? Just because of same father. We love our sibling. So when we develop love for Krishna, we will develop love for all living entities. Why? Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, he says that all living entities are my part and parcel. Mamai vamsho jiva loke jiva bhutah sanatanaha. All living entities are my part and parcel. That's why we have that spiritual nature, because we are part and parcel of Krishna, who is completely Satchit Ananda, spiritual, who is full of knowledge, who is blissful eternally. So we are also full of knowledge, blissful and eternal. But this lust covers our knowledge. Lust covers our knowledge. We try to understand this. So lust, anger, greed and envy. What is lust? So Bhagavad Gita is a very practical book. It's talking about all these day-to-day dealings, not day-to-day. We are, trying to fight with lust every moment, isn't it? Every moment. Because how many desires we have? कोई number है? No. How many thoughts we have? Scientists, they say every day we have 50 to 70,000 thoughts. Day means 12 hours. What when we are sleeping? Mind is not sleeping. Body is taking rest. Thoughts are still there. That's why we have dreams. So lust is not just sexual craving, as I mentioned. It's any intense selfish desire for pleasure, power, or control. Like this example of this girl, killed her husband. So there is pleasure because they want some sexual pleasure. Any kind of sensual pleasure they want. They don't think about the consequence. Or we see power, we see politicians to remain in the power, they are ready to go to any extent. Any extent. They don't think about, actually they are servant of the public. Huh? But they think they are in power, they are king, they are the enjoyer. And public is servant. To remain in power, they are ready to go on any extent. Then control. We see, we want to control, we see this controllership mentality in office, at place of your work. Everyone wants to control those who are under them. They want to control them, na? It is there. So Krishna says, Indriyani mano buddhir syadhisthana muchyate eter vimoha yatyesha jnanama vritya dehinam. Indriyani mano buddhir. So this lust, anger, greed, what is the resting place? It is written is there. Indriyani mano buddhi अस्य अधिष्ठानम उच्यते. Senses, mind and intelligence. Adhishthanam, asya means lust. Lust resides where? Senses, mind and intelligence. It is a place of lust. Ated विमोहत्य एष ज्ञानम आवृत्य देहिनम. और ये क्या करता है? ज्ञानम आवृत्य, इट कवर्स योर knowledge. You have knowledge, but when you have strong, desire, intense desire, it covers up your knowledge. What is right, what is wrong. It makes us impulsive, discontent and restless. We become restless. मतलब किसी भी करके चाहिए. We see child, we see children. जब उनको कुछ चाहिए होता है तो they become restless. They start crying क्योंकि they cannot do anything else. But when a child is grown up, then they can do anything. They can do anything. They will harm themselves or they will harm others. So in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad says, as long as the spirit soul desires to enjoy sense gratification, he remains entangled in this material world. So what is the cause? हिंदी में सुना होगा आपने ना, भव सागर. सागर means ocean, means vast, no limit. And bhav means हाँ, वो तो भाव होता है. हाँ, नो, भाव नहीं, भव. नो, नहीं. एक ये संस्कृत शब्द से है, भवती. भवती मतलब समझते हैं? कुछ होना. हाँ, वेरी गुड. होना. तो क्या होना? क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? जन्म हो रही है और जन्म हो रहा है और मृत्यु हो रही है. तो भव सागर मीन्स is the ocean of birth. And if birth is there, death is sure. जातस्य ही ध्रुव मृत्यु. If birth is there, death is certain. And it's not like that मृत्यु के बाद सब खत्म हो गया. No. Bhava saga means you have to take birth again. Death means you are giving up this body and you are going to accept another body. So this knowledge we get from scriptures, from Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, that if we are looking for the sense gratification, then get ready for lives, future lives, life after life. You will be hankering for same thing and you will get body again and again and again. So it covers your knowledge. Like analogy is there. जैसे स्मोक होता है, धुआं होता है. धुएं के नीचे की आग हमको दिखती नहीं है. धुआं क्या करता है? आग को ढक देता है. वैसे ही जो लस्ट है हमारे ज्ञान को, हमारे नॉलेज को कवर कर देता है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, हम लोग इतने दुर्भाग्यशाली हैं कि हमको बिगिनिंग से नॉलेज तो पहले ही मिला नहीं. सोल का हमेशा हमें शरीर के विषय में बताया गया. दिस बॉडी, ये आप शरीर ही हो और आपका परम कर्तव्य है कि इस शरीर को आप परम सुख दो. और वो सुख कौन सा है? इंद्रियों का सुख. जस्ट ट्राई टू एंजॉय योर सेंसेस. दैट इज योर अल्टीमेट goal of life. Because they don't have any idea about soul, that's why they don't believe in past life or future life. Because they don't know about soul. And soul is imperishable. Soul के लिए birth date नहीं है. Soul just accepts bodies like we accept clothes. आज ये कपड़ा पहना, कल दूसरा टी शर्ट पहनेंगे, परसों अलग दूसरा शर्ट पहनेंगे. तो कौन कपड़ा बदल रहा है? अच्छा, कपड़ा आप बदल रहे हो कि कपड़ा आपको बदल रहा है? हाँ? अरे अच्छा, क्या बाकी लोग इनसे एग्री करते हैं? तो क्या कर रहे हैं? हम कपड़े को पहन रहे हैं ना भाई, कपड़े में थोड़ी ज्ञान बुद्धि इमोशंस ये सब है, हम में है, और हम में भी मतलब शरीर में नहीं है, बिकॉज ऑफ द सोल। नहीं तो डेड बॉडी भी तो आपके सामने रहती है, उसमें इमोशंस होते हैं क्या? लोग कहते हैं कहाँ चले गया, आजा, छोड़ के क्यों चले गया, है ना, बिकॉज ऑफ इमोशन ओनली ना, बट वी डोंट सी एनी रिएक्शन इन द dead, not only dead body. So we change our cloth, similarly soul changes the body. अब जितनी आपकी कैपेसिटी होगी उतना महंगा कपड़ा आप पहनोगे, उतना ब्रांडेड होगा, कदे तो वैसे जैसे हमारे कर्म होंगे वैसा ही शरीर मिलेगा किसे? सोल को। तो हमारा दुर्भाग्य क्या है? We did not get this kind of knowledge or education from the very childhood. अब मिल रहा है, कब? जब हमारे 15, 18, 20 साल चले गए, और केवल चले नहीं गए, वेस्ट हो गए। इन्वेस्ट कितना किया नहीं पता। डू यू नो द डिफरेंस बिटवीन वेस्ट एंड इन्वेस्ट? वी वेस्टेड। इन्वेस्टमेंट विल गेट समथिंग, बट वी वेस्टेड। ओके, जब जागो, सुना है कहावत, सुनी है ना, कि भाई अभी तो हमें मालूम पड़ा कम से कम। So now we have opportunity to understand this. Try to read Bhagavad Gita, try to understand this science of mind, sense, which we are, with mind we are dealing every moment, we are dealing with our mind. And this mind is very, very good friend or best friend or enemy. If it is controlled, it's your friend, otherwise it's your enemy only. So this lust covers your knowledge. What knowledge? We don't have this knowledge of soul, right or wrong. We are just taught to do sense gratification. That's it. We'll go a little fast. So this sense gratification is the cause, means lust. This lust is the cause of entanglement in this material world. So what is written here? Maithunagara. Maithun means sex, sexual intercourse, and agar. आपने नाम सुना है कारागार? कारागार मीन्स जेल, है ना, आगार। तो दिस मटेरियल वर्ल्ड इज आगार ऑफ मैथुन, मीन्स वी आर जस्ट entangled with the shackles of lust or sex desire. जैसे कैदी होता है ना, जिसको बांधा जाता है जंजीरों से, जो बहुत ज्यादा खूंखार है। नॉर्मल कैदी को नहीं बांधा जाता, लेकिन जो खूंखार है उसको बांधा जाता है किससे? जंजीरों से, शैकल से बना जाता है। Similarly, we all are खूंखार कैदी। Don't mind, but yes, we are. Why? Because we are very lusty. We have this sex desire, very permanent desire we have, and we want to enjoy that. So this desire is in the form of, or shackle in the form of desire, or desire in the form of shackle. So we are tied up with this shackle of sex desire. इसमें हम ऐसा कोई ऊपर से हाथ पांव बंधा हुआ नहीं दिख रहा है आपको, लेकिन फिर भी हम बंधे हुए किससे हैं? दिस लस्ट से हम इतना बंधे हुए हैं that we are not bothered about liberation, highest goal or highest bliss or highest happiness. We are just floating here only, which is available for a hog, pig also. एक सुअर को भी अवेलेबल है ना सेक्स, तो कि नहीं है? उसको भी अवेलेबल है, कुत्ते को भी है, गधे को, घोड़े को, सबको अवेलेबल है ये। हम भी वही करेंगे तो फिर कोई अंतर नहीं है हमें। तो ये जो भव सागर, जैसे मैंने कहा, सागर मतलब क्या है? लिमिट, मतलब जिसका कोई लिमिट नहीं है, जिसको क्रॉस करना इज वेरी 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 डिफिकल्ट। तो सिमिलरली भव सागर, सो इफ वी हैव दिस स्ट्रांग डिजायर ऑफ सेक्स, वी कैन नॉट बिकम फ्री फ्रॉम दिस एंटेंगलमेंट। विल टेक बर्थ अगेन एंड अगेन अगेन टू फुलफिल दिस लस्ट इन डिफरेंट स्पीशीज ऑफ लाइफ, इन डिफरेंट बॉडीज। तो इट इज लाइक एंटेंगलमेंट। जैसे आप देख रहे हैं वो हाथ में पूरा धागा उलझ गया है, कभी आपने धागा सुलझाया, पतंग उड़ाई है? कितने लोगों ने? बस, सबने नहीं। अच्छा, धागा तो सुलझाया होगा कभी? कभी कभी ऐसा होता है, इतना अटक जाता है कि आपको तोड़ना पड़ेगा, बट यू कैन नॉट unsolved, untied. Huh? Similarly, we will get entangled in this material world and it will be difficult. If lust is not fulfilled, what is the next step? Anger. Anger is the child of frustrated lust. Anger is the child of lust, frustrated lust. If lust get fulfilled, then okay, next desire. If it doesn't get fulfilled, you will become angry. From attachment arises lust, from lust anger arises, and from anger comes delusion. Delusion means not maya exactly. Moha इसको कहते हैं. Delusion, confusion. Will not clear about the purpose of life. We are just trying to get that thing. Loss of memory. Loss of memory means not that memory disease. Actual memory means I am the spirit soul. I am not this body. That memory will be lost. What will you think? What will we think? I am this body and I have to provide all the facilities to the body. And fall of intelligence. Intelligence will be there, but it will work in order to get sense enjoyment. Doesn't matter right or wrong. We will perform activities to get that sense gratification. When we don't get what we want, anger erupts and it makes us speak and act in ways we later regret. So we all experience this thing. In anger, when we say something to someone, then later on we feel guilt. अरे क्यों मैंने बोल दिया, मुझे नहीं बोलना चाहिए. But it is written, loss of memory and fall of intelligence. We don't feel guilty. We'll just perform, we'll just act to get sense gratification. So there is example of Juhu Maharaj from Srimad Bhagavatam. How many of you heard of Juhu Maharaj? Bhakta Juhu. So he was like 5 years, 6 years old. And then when his stepmother, stopped him to go in the lap of his father, his own father, he become very, very angry. Then when we are so angry, then we don't think about the consequence or who is there in front of us, mother, father, or sister, or brother, husband, wife. We don't think. We just act. We react. So he was so angry, but when his own mother, she taught us, try to, like you go to forest or try to, worship Vishnu. So when we worship Krishna, when we try to, make connection with Krishna or with God, we get that satisfaction. And then gradually what happens? This lust or anger, go away. So this example is there. He was very angry earlier. When we started, he was very calm, very peaceful. So anger poisons excellence. It ruins relationships, kills peace and clouds judgment. We are not able to judge properly. It covers. So we see different examples in our day-to-day life, or we see in others' life also. Sometimes parents, because of their fight, they become so blind, they neglect their child. They don't see that children are there and they fight each other and they say anything. Then what impact will be there on the children? They don't think. So they also, get that kind of quality or that kind of anger. They also, or when they will fight with their friends, they act in that way. Or when we like someone is working in the office, when so much workload is there, then also it comes in the form of frustration. Then third is greed. Lust, anger, and greed. These are the gates to hell. Bhagavad Gita, 16th chapter. Lust, anger, greed. These are the gates to hell, where you have to suffer a lot. Hell, here in this world, we have body, we experience pain or suffering. But those pains or sufferings are bearable. We can bear that. But in hell, in those conditions, you will get a particular type of body. You will not die, but you will feel unlimited pain or suffering. But you will not die. So these are gates to hell, because when you act sinfully, what you expect then in return? You are not enough. You need more, then you will be happy. This is greed whispers. So greed always says, accumulate more, more, more. So Rishabdev in Bhagavatam says, there is no end of material desires. They can never bring peace even if one gains the whole world. Then they will think about moon, Mars. It's not enough, whatever you get. So it creates restlessness, stress, competition, drives people to cheat, lie, or even betray loved ones. Means we are ready to give, like धोखा लोग देते हैं अपने को ही. Then we don't think he's my relatives or what. Just they want to get fulfill those desires. So we see different examples. Greed for money or greed for name or fame. People, those who are having money, but they want some fame or name. They are not just happy with money. Or we see, to acquire so many things to show others, people they take loan, home loan or car loan, vehicle loan, education loan. So many loans are there. And to fulfill that loan, another loan. Then what will be the result? So much stress, so much stress. Greed for food. Sometimes we see, you also experience, like people we see, whenever things are available to eat, they take in their plate so much. That much even they cannot eat that. What will they do? They destroy it. So everywhere we see this kind of greediness. And the main greed is, you have everything, you steal. Desire will say, you don't have anything. Take more, acquire more. So he's like a person having crown on the head and he looks like a beggar. So they have everything, but still they are looking for more and more and more, which cannot give you the satisfaction. And the fifth one is envy. We are so envious. Are you agree? Yes or no? We are so envious of God. We are so envious of Krishna. Why he is the enjoyer? Why he is able to control everything? Why I am not able to control everything? I want to control nature. Scientists, what they say? They don't believe in God. They say we control the nature, but they cannot. So we are so envious, not just wanting what others have, but having that they have it. We not like, it's not like we want that. Why he is having that? So Bhagavatam says, there is one shloka in Bhagavatam, Dharma projita kaitavatta paramo nirmat saranam satam. Reject all this cheating religion. Cheating religion means that religion which is taking you towards sense gratification, which is not taking towards God or liberation. Give up that kind of religion. Religion means, we sometimes we sing, I am the enjoyer, I am boy, I am man, I am boss, I am husband, kind of thing. These things are there which tends to you to think I am the enjoyer. So Krishna says, living entities are my fragmental parts, and due to ego, the desire to control, they struggle with material nature. So we are so envious of God, we want to become enjoyer. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasam. I am the enjoyer. Sarva Lokam Aishwaram. I control everyone. And Suridham Sarva Bhutanam. I am the well-wisher of everyone. We try to do some welfare activity for others because we want to become well-wisher. But what, in what extent we can help someone? We can feed him 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Then we cannot feed someone for lifetime. Okay, what if you can feed someone for lifetime? What about others? So many hours there. So in this three aspect, we want to compete with Krishna. What? Enjoyer. We want to become enjoyer. Then controller. We want to become controller. And Suhrid, well-wisher. We want to become well-wisher. But actual well-wisher, welfare activity is to bring someone in the shelter of God, in the shelter of Krishna. So that where he can enlighten himself. Sorry. So envy of others reflects, like I mentioned, we have love for parents, that's why we love our siblings. Here the same way, if we envy with God, that's why that envy reflects when we envy others. So envy of others reflects our deeper envy of God. Because we are so envious. So green eyes reflects, indicates envy. So why? How much I have, I am qualified or not, but why he is having that? Then someone has achieved something, then एक कहावत सुनी होगी आपने, हाथी चले बाजार कुत्ते भोके। हाथी को फर्क पड़ता है? नहीं फर्क पड़ता है, क्योंकि कुत्ता कुछ तो कर नहीं सकता है। तो people those who achieved some mundane success and those who are not able to achieve, they abuse them. They say so many bad words, but it doesn't matter. Because of enviousness, they abuse. Or this enviousness keep you aside from others. Because you are so envious, it will keep you aside. Then you become alone. So loneliness is another disease. We also see in corporate worlds, people they want to achieve. And those who are achieving something, others are envious of them. This also we see. But opposite side we see in the spiritual world or in this kind of association, devotee association, we see everyone helping each other to go upward, to achieve the target. We are each other. We are trying to help everyone. We are trying to call others, please come, join, try to learn about all these scriptures. What is the value of human life? We are trying to helping each other. This is a human nature. And not only in grown-up people, we see this enviousness in children also. See, one is having ice cream, so the other is crying. Is there. So how to defeat? Let us 5 minutes. So to defeat envy, we have to express our gratitude towards God, because He is giving us everything. Even in material world, we see someone is helping us, so we express our gratitude. God has given us this life, this real life, uniform life is given by God, so we are very grateful to Him. Then, moreover, He has given us the scriptures from where we can understand about the purpose of life, the difference between soul and body. What is my actual identity? We can understand from scriptures. Krishna has given all these things, so we should express our gratitude to Krishna, to God. So devotees they are engaged in hearing or chanting or glorifying God. When we express gratitude, it gives us some satisfaction, and we will be able to give up the envious towards Krishna or other living entities. Then lust. Lust means take something. Opposite of lust, serve. Service says give. We should try to serve God. How to serve God? We can understand from Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Patram pushpam phalam kivayam yo me bhaktya prayachati. If by devotion you give me just water, only fruit or only leaves, I am satisfied. But with love. So we should try to serve. So how to serve? We can understand in the association of devotees. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, do it as an offering to me. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita. So when we try to learn to give something, then we can we can get rid of lust. So redirect desires toward selfless action and devotion. The same energy becomes purifying. When there is no any expectation in return and we try to do something like that, then we'll be able to overcome lust. And the best way is to give something to Krishna, to God. If we follow simplicity, if we live our life with simplicity, then we can overcome greed. Bhagavatam says supreme occupation, dharma for all humanity is that by which man can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted. Unmotivated means there should not be any expectation for return. Do for the pleasure of God and uninterrupted. Like in the beginning, we see excellence means doing something consistently in a continual approach. So in the same way, we have to become expert by doing कंसिस्टेंटली. ऐसा नहीं एक बार संडे को हम मंदिर आ गए, फिर एक बार संडे को हम मूवी चले गए, या महीने में एक बार आए, या किसी फ्रेंड के साथ आए. समथिंग इन कंसिस्टेंसी that will give you strength, that will keep you on the track. And fourth is forgiveness against anger. So we need to learn how to forgive. So very great example from Ramayana, Srimad Bhagavatam, the shloka is there. Lord Ram, he was ready to forgive Ravan also. So that extent. So the duty of a Brahmana is to culture the quality of forgiveness, which is illuminating like the sun. So when sun is there, we see when sun is there in the sky, sun can absorb all the contamination of stool, urine, or any other contamination we see. Sun can absorb, means sun can dry up everything. Similarly, all these contaminations we have, when we have this quality of forgiveness, then we can able to destroy this darkness of anger. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, is pleased with those who are forgiving. If we get the favor of Lord, who is all powerful, who is controlling everything, and what is the greatest thing than that? If we get His favor, we'll be able to overcome all these enemies: lust, anger, greed, and envy. What we need, foremost thing is favor of God. And how to get that? By following the instructions of Bhagavad Gita. He is giving the instructions. So in this way, we can overcome these four enemies and we can achieve the excellence, the self-excellence we can achieve, the real excellence, excellence of soul. So thank you very much. Any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So when we are reading one shloka, Arjuna is asking to Lord Krishna
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not able, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do these sinful activities. But the environment is like that I'm forced to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Same is it also very right in our life? How to particularly overcome that?
How to overcome that activity. So see, it is not just in one day or one night you accumulated those kind of qualities, or that lust or that propensity to perform any sinful activity. From life after life, since time immemorial, we are doing same thing and become habitual. We became excellent in those activities. So not in just one time, but it's a gradual process. We need to start devotional service because we don't know what is right, what is wrong. Okay, sinful activity, how to stop that? But what is sinful? What is not sinful? What is pa? What is punya? Apart from this, what is bhakti? Pious or sinful activity? You will get the reaction. You have to take birth and you will come again. But what is bhakti? Bhakti is beyond this. If you perform bhakti, then you will be able to free from this bhavasagar. You will be able to free from this ocean of birth. So we need to take instruction from Bhagavad Gita. We need to take shelter of Lord, and then it will be able, like we will be able to overcome this sinful propensities. It will take time. So in this particular age, it's not so easy for us to reading scriptures, understanding scriptures, or every time, every day we are going to associate devotees, those who are following all the instructions. So the best way in this age of Kali Yuga is chanting the holy name of Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we cannot go every day to temple, but at home we can chant. Is there any obstacle? No. So gradual it will help you. Like I mentioned, smoke covers your knowledge. Like lust covers your knowledge. Like smoke is covering fire. So when we start chanting, it will remove the smoke. This is the process. So it's a gradual process. Krishna will help you by chanting whatever contamination is there. Lust, anger, greed, enviousness, delusion, pride. It will be like clean. So this is the actual process for Kali Yuga. It's not on just one night or in few days of practice we can not get rid of it. It's like it is mentioned, Vidyena Miya Vedana, it's eternal enemy. So you have to take up the process and practice it. Any other question?
So as you said, इसमें time लगता है because we are conditioned. So like let's say if someone starts following you then and then starts the process of chanting and like you told, like you start and it will take time. So meanwhile, how to have faith that it will happen, because it can take a lot of time also.
Okay.
So in between, how to
Okay. First of all, I'm not asking follow me. I'm asking follow Krishna, his instruction. Because I'm also conditioned. I may have some good things or bad things. Follow Krishna. Second thing, you said it will take time. And we need to keep faith. So even outside we keep faith on so many things. आप में से कितने लोग बस से आए या ट्रेन से आए? काफी लोग. आप सबको फेथ था कि हाँ हमें सही जगह लेके जाएगी? कैसे था फेथ? How did you develop that faith?
short journey है इसलिए faith
Short journey. Okay, long journey also. People they travel by train from here to Jagannath Puri. 3 days.
for 1 day or 3 days. If I'm preparing for some exams, it will take a year for the preparation. But many a times the question is right. Actually, I wanted to ask you that.
So let me complete this. I'm telling. So some faith we have. I'm saying.
Yes, but we have doubts also.
Of course, for doubts we need to clear from scriptures, from those who are practicing. From them we can clear that doubt. But we need to keep some faith. And I'm not telling just keep faith. I asked this question: why did you choose train or have you have faith? By seeing others. Or sorry. So we see others and we also experience. भाई आज मैंने ट्रेन पकड़ी, मैं अपने गंतव्य पे पहुंचा, थोड़ा फेथ बिल्डअप हुआ. कल मैंने फिर ट्रेन पकड़ी, फिर मैं अपने अपने से पहुंचा, थोड़ा और बिल्डअप हुआ. So similarly, you start taking the process and apply it. Try to practice and keep some faith and give some time. कुछ चीज जल्दी होती है, जैसे कहा कि भाई ट्रेन 1-2 दिन की बात हुई, लेकिन एग्जाम 1 साल की बात है. और भी कुछ अलग एग्जाम्स है जिसमें आपको और भी समय लग जाता है ना. कोई क्लियर कर पाता है कोई? बट स्टिल यू हैव फेथ, क्यों? क्योंकि दूसरे तो पास हो रहे हैं, दूसरे तो अचीव कर पा रहे हैं. So here we have so many examples, so many people, they are following for years and they also achieved something. They are getting something. Otherwise, why are, you know, why they are doing all these things? What are they getting? Are they getting paid or are they getting very salary? No, something they are achieving, something they are getting. So keep faith, but give some time and start practicing. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita 9.2, he says, Pratyaksh avagamam dharmyam. You will be able to perceive it directly and individually. ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने परसीव किया इसलिए आप सब भी करो. वो जिसको कहते हैं हम वो भेड़ चाल. एक भेड़ जाती है तो क्या होता है? सब उधर जाती है. एक भेड़ कूदेगी तो सब उस जगह पे कूदेगी. देखा है आपने ये सब ना? तो ऐसा मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं. भेड़ मत बनो. क्या बनो? अरे मनुष्य बनना है भाई. मीन्स यूज योर ब्रेन, यूज योर इंटेलिजेंस. तो भगवान कहते हैं everyone can perceive it. प्रत्यक्ष आवगमम धर्म्यम. Everyone can perceive it, and while performing you will be joyful, not just distressed. To prepare for an exam, like he said, we are so distressed. क्या होगा नहीं होगा. Result हमें distress देता है ना. But here Krishna says, while performing only you will feel, you will be joyful. We chant, we dance, we eat prasadam, and we are trying to understand the philosophy also. So keep it in your practice, give some time with faith and experience it. Before the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says in this shloka only, Raj Vidya Raj Goyam. He is not giving any ordinary thing. Raj Vidya Raj Goyam, Pavitram Idam Uttamam. This is king of knowledge. Raj Vidya Raj Goyam, most confidential. भले मार्केट में आप बोलोगे भाई मैं तो खरीद के ले आऊंगा, but still confidential. You cannot just understand by your own. Pavitram is all auspicious. Idam Uttamam, great. And you can perceive it. It's not कि वही केवल कहने के लिए. It's available for everyone. Keep faith and start practicing it. Okay? Yes. So we'll end here. Thank you so much for your patience. If you have any questions, you can ask personally.